Hi there, my darling Aries. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for December 2025. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope everyone likes my beautiful ugly sweater. I wore it just for you. So, my darling Aries, let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with a secret manifestation card as an overarching energy. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here. And then we will finish off with 2 angel answer cards. We'll have the daily guidance from your angels and the angel therapy. So, my darling Aries, let us get into your reading. What messages does Aries need to know for this joyous month of December 2025? Let us see. What does Aries need to know? These all upside down? Yes, they are. Let me just put them back up the right way. There we go. All right, what do we have? Have faith. Fear is putting your trust in the bad. Faith is trusting in the good. Yes, my darling. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Yes. Have faith. Fear is putting your trust in the bad. Faith is trusting in the good. So, my darling Aries, you are being encouraged this month to just have faith, to know that everything is working out for your highest good, to know that if something comes up that makes you feel fearful, to push through that energy, my darling Aries, and feel the fear, as they say, and do it anyway. So, yes, love to see this for you. So, let me put that down there and let us consult the tarot here and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Aries. What does Aries need to know for this month of December 2025? What messages does Aries need to know? The Devil. The Hierophant. Wow. 2 major arcana. Oh, 3 major arcana. And the Strength card. Wow. Wow, wow. There is your faith and your strength right here. Well, that's your faith too there, my darling Aries. All right, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards. Then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Devil, and this is Capricorn energy. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, I would encourage you to go and watch the Capricorn reading. The Devil shows up when we have either some, toxic associations that we need to clear, or we have, some kind of bindings. You can see here these chains, and they're very loose chains on around these people's necks. He's not holding on to them at all, but they could easily slip off these chains and move on, my darling Aries. So I feel this is telling you to move away from whatever, toxic energy is around you. With that have faith card, it says fear is putting your trust in the bad. Faith is trusting in the good. Trust, my darling Aries, that, this is working out for you, that this is working out for your highest good, that this energy is coming around to teach you how to move away from that energy, is what I'm feeling off this Devil card. I feel this is showing up to give you the courage to break the ties that bind here. That if you have any kind of toxic associations, toxic people in your life, if there is anything, any bad habits, any kind of addictions, addictions can come in many forms. If any of those issues are swirling around you or coming up, this could be a great time for you to heal that. And that's what I feel here, is that this will be healed, my darling Aries. So yeah, I love to see that for you. And then you have the Hierophant here as well. So the Hierophant is a card of government institutions. It's, you know, it could be a card of marriage as well. It is also Taurus, associated with a Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your chart at all, I would encourage you to go and watch the Taurus reading as well, because there could be a message there for you. But what I feel here for you is that that you will be receiving some kind of blessings, my darling Aries, when you can release that toxic type of energy, my darling Aries, is that this will be a blessing, kind of like a blessing in disguise, almost. You know, in the traditional tarot, the Hierophant is making this symbol with his hands, which is the symbol of a blessing. And he's also making that symbol in the Ten of Swords as well, and which is like that symbol of blessing in disguise. But I feel here for you that this is being able to release that toxic energy once and for all. Like I said, whether it's a toxic person, place, thing, whether it's an addiction of yours, an addiction of someone else's that you need to release because, you know, it's been in your life for too long and you know that it's time to release it. I feel blessings coming in for you once you can move through that toxic energy, once you can move through and push it to the side, leave it behind you, walk away from it, my darling Aries. This is what is coming. Beautiful blessings for you, my darling Aries, which I love to see. And then you have the Strength card here. So look, you've got 3 major arcana here in this reading, which is just super, super powerful. This means to me that this is going to be one powerful month for you, my darling Aries. So pay attention is what I feel to tell you. Pay attention to everything that's going on around you. This is Leo energy as well. So, I mean, you've got, like I said, Capricorn, Taurus, and now Leo showing up in your reading. So if you have either of these placements in your chart, I would definitely say to go and watch those readings as well. But these actually could be people as well showing up, either, whether it's a Leo, Taurus, and Capricorn as well. So the Strength card is all about your inner strength. It is not about brute strength. You know, it's not about forceful strength, my darling Aries. You can see here this infinity symbol as well. It's the symbol of infinite possibilities, my darling Aries. So, you know, for you showing up, I feel that you will have the strength to be able to walk away from that toxic energy this month, my darling Aries. That's what I feel this is showing up, why I feel this is showing up for you. Because you've tamed your inner beast. You've been able to release or, you know, recognize what is no longer serving you with that devil card. You've been able to recognize, because of your inner strength, what is not good for you anymore. And you will heal that, is what I feel off this Strength card, that you will find the strength, my darling Aries, to heal, push through, realize that walking away and releasing that toxic energy is what will bring you beautiful blessings, my darling Aries, and it will only make you stronger, is what I feel to say to you off this Strength card as well. That you've gained inner strength, you've gained such inner wisdom from what has been happening to you recently, that you're ready. You're ready to move into 2026 cleansed, whole, complete, and so much stronger than what you ever have been before, my darling Aries. So, you know, I'm loving seeing this for you. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel the whole have faith overarching energy is just giving you the strength to realize that what it is, what you have here, this devil energy is, you're stronger than you think, is what I feel to say. That's the word that popped into my head. So I feel that this coming up, you release this devil energy coming up is coming up again, so you can release it once and for all, my darling Aries. And it will be a blessing for you, a blessing in disguise. It will be, you will receive a blessing. I feel this will be a blessing for you to release this toxic energy. You will find the strength, my darling Aries, to release this energy, and it will only make you stronger, which I love to see. So this is such amazing energy for you, my darling Aries. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would love to, if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. Really does help my channel grow. And just put an emoji down in the comments. That just does something to the algorithm and pushes my readings out for more people that may need to see them. All right, let's get final messages from the angels for you, my darling Aries. What final messages does Aries need to know? Perfect timing. Yeah, love this. It is perfect timing for you. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspiration. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Love this for you. Couldn't have this be any more in tune with what this reading is about, my darling Aries. And let's see what else we have. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Yeah, I do feel you're very psychic at this time as well. And, the Hierophant is all about, he is the bridge between the heavens and the earth. So, he has that connection with, the spiritual realm as well. And I feel that you will have great insight this month as well, my darling Aries. So yeah, I love to see all this beautiful, beautiful energy coming in for you this month, my darling Aries. This is just going to be such a I feel it's going to be such a cleansing, healing month for you, and you are going to move into 2026 with such beautiful, clearing energy, ready to take on the new year. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Taurus. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas! You like my ugly sweater? I wore it just for you. So, my darling Taurus, let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with 2 separate angel cards. All right, my darling. Oh, sorry, these are such big cards that I don't know where they went, but whether they turned over or they didn't. Anyway, they're slippery and they're big, and anyway, I'm never a good shuffler anyway. All right, my darling Taurus, what messages does Taurus need to know for this month of December 2025? What does Taurus need to know for December 2025? What is your overarching energy, your law of attraction message, my darling Taurus? Your job is you. You cannot create other people's lives for them. You cannot think for them. And if you try to force your opinions on others, you will only attract the same happening to you. So let all others create the lives they want and focus your unlimited power on creating the most magnificent life for yourself. Yeah, your job is you, my darling Taurus. So I'm feeling this energy for you this month is telling you or encouraging you to, only focus, focus on yourself for a change. If you're one of those people, and look, Taurus, is a very giving, sign normally. So if you've been focused on other people and giving to other people most of this year, then this month is the time to focus on you, my darling Taurus. What makes you happy? What brings you joy? Let others, if they want to spoil you, let them spoil you, my darling Taurus. It is your turn. And your job is just you. All right, let us consult the tarot here and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for this month, December 2025? The Empress, yeah, love it. Knight of Wands. And the High Priestess. Ooh. Love. Some powerful energies here, my darling Taurus. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards. Then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the beautiful Empress card. The Empress card is all about, the birth of something new. You can see, she's like the mother of the tarot here with the Venus symbol here. It's a symbolic of, fertility and birth, and it's also she is the mother of abundance as well, my darling Taurus. So, when she shows up, there is usually abundance swirling around you. There is, effortless abundance available to you this month, my darling Taurus. So I feel with what we've got here on the table, that where this says your job is you, I feel you need to embody the energies of the Empress and look after you. Be in that energy of feeling that you are the Empress, my darling Taurus. And look, male or female, it doesn't matter. We all have feminine energies and masculine energies within us, but I feel that it would be beneficial for you this month to embody these energies of the beautiful Empress, where there could literally be the birth of a child. So you could hear this month the birth of, a child. If you've been wanting to be pregnant, this could be your month, my darling Taurus. But I feel that there's a seed, some kind of seed that's being planted, that you could start something new. Now that we'll be out of Mercury retrograde, I feel that there could be some kind of something new that you want to start, and this will be the month to do it. So it propels you into 2026, just, knowing what direction you want to go in, my darling Taurus. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is all about taking action, my darling Taurus. And I feel that this is, this is you taking action towards that Empress energy, towards that, planting that new seed and taking action on it. Having the birth of that new idea, like having that spark of inspiration, knowing which way you want to go now after maybe contemplating, we've been through Mercury retrograde, you've been having to go back and forward on a few different ideas. I feel that in December, everything is going to move forward for you, my darling Taurus. You're just going to push forward with whatever goal, wish or dream it is that you want. You can see on the card here, she's got this horse by the reins. She holds the Ace of Wands. She's going. She is moving towards what it is that she wants. The Knight of Wands is also the true builder in the tarot. So, if she comes to a stream and there's no bridge over it, she will build the bridge, So, she is the person, she is the knight that solves issues. she doesn't focus on the problem. She focuses on the solution, my darling Taurus. And I feel that that will benefit you this month, to be the problem solver, to know what it is that you want and fly towards what you want, to take action, move towards whatever goal, wish or dream it is that you're wanting, my darling Taurus. And then you've got the High Priestess here as well. So I feel that trusting your intuition, I mean, this is Pisces energy as well. So if you have Pisces in your chart, I would definitely say go and watch the Pisces reading. But the High Priestess is all about trust, having to trust your intuition. You can see there's no ceiling over her head here, which gives that, it says that you have infinite possibilities. There's no limit to what you can achieve, my darling Taurus. And pomegranates here, at the time of the tarot was done, pomegranates were a symbol of wealth and luxury. So, having those show up as well just gives me those abundance vibes that I was feeling off the Empress as well. So I do feel that, where your mind needs to be this month is trusting your intuition. If you're hesitant to take, go in a certain direction or take some action, go within. Ask your angels, meditate, just trusting that inner voice won't lead you astray, my darling Taurus. So yes, I love this for you. I feel that would be very beneficial for you to trust your intuition. All right, so if I'm going to put the whole reading together, I just feel that we're coming out of this Mercury retrograde, murky type of energy there, where things have been sort of a bit stagnant and stuck for you, my darling Taurus. Your job is you. Your time now is to focus on you and what you want, I feel. This is telling me. Whatever it is that you want to start it now. Take action on it, my darling Taurus, because it's coming. It's happening for you. And along the way, if you need guidance, trust your intuition, go within. We've got 2 and 3. These have come out in order, which is significant, my darling Taurus. So use that energy. Yeah, I think this is going to be a beautiful month for you of progress and, moving forward with whatever goal, wish or dream it is that you're wanting, my darling Taurus. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love to know if this resonates. So if you could just drop me a comment, said like, share, comment, subscribe, really does help my channel grow. All right, let us get final messages for you, my darling Taurus. The ocean, yeah. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all your cares and concerns. Yeah, love this. So if you can, my darling Taurus, you're being encouraged to go and spend some time by the ocean. Allow, while you're, contemplating what it is you want to do here with the High Priestess card going within, go and sit on the beach somewhere and just listen to the sounds of the ocean and let that wash over you. Or, go and just go somewhere and look at the sea, because that's obviously significant for you this month, my darling Taurus. And you have to clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. Yeah, absolutely. Clear yourself. So always along the way, we absorb other people's energies. I know I do. I am very intuitive that way, where I absorb people's energies and take them on. And that can often lead me to be exhausted and, feel that I've got burdens or other people's burdens on me. So, I think it's important to clear your energies also, my darling Taurus. But, you know, what I see coming in for you this month is beautiful. I feel, you know, a beautiful progression towards what it is that you're wanting to manifest going into the new year, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Geminis. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas! You like my beautiful ugly sweater? I wore it to you. So, my darling Geminis, let us jump right in to your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation card. So these will be like your law of attraction message for this month. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with 2 separate angel card messages. All right, let us consult the tarot here. No, not consult the tarot. Let us see what your overarching law of attraction message is for this month of December 2025. What does Gemini need to know for this month of December? Oh, Capricorn just had this. And you saw me shuffle those, but I love this card. This is one of my favorites in this deck. The earth turns on its orbit for you. The oceans ebb and flow for you. The birds sing for you. The sun rises and it sets for you. The stars come out for you. Every beautiful thing you see, every wondrous thing you experience is all there for you, my darling Geminis. Yes, for you. Know that everything that is happening in your life now is happening for you. Yes, you can guide it, you can change it, you can, you know, make decisions that move it in the direction that you want it to go. But at the end of the day, everything is working out for your highest good. Everything is happening for you, my darling Geminis. Do not forget that. But you do have the power to control where and how this, you know, how this works for you, how this goes for you. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for this month of December 2025? What messages does Gemini need to know? 9 of Pentacles, love it. King of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, love it. Something's coming in quick for you, my darling Geminis. I feel this is beautiful energy, what I feel here for you. Yeah, love it. All right, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the beautiful 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is like pre-Empress energy. It's a card of gratitude and luxuries. It's a card of, you know, that beautiful environment that you want, you know, that independent, the independent, you know, feeling of wealth and security is what the 9 of Pentacles is. And I feel that this is the energy that you're wanting. You're wanting to feel that independent, you know, gratitude, luxuries, that you want to feel that you are in control of your environment, my darling Geminis. You can see here she has 3 pentacles here and 6 here. She is happy to give away these 3 pentacles here because she always has 6 for herself. And every time she gives away 3, she gets back 6. That's the law of reciprocity. That is the law of attraction. What you give out comes back to you. So be careful what it is that you give out, because if you're giving out negative, you will get back negative. If you give out positive, you will get back positive, my darling Geminis. So I feel for you that this is the energy that you are working towards. And I feel it's possible. I feel this is how your December is going to end up, feeling that you are in this beautiful energy of, independent wealth and gratitude and luxuries, and that nothing is beyond your reach, my darling Gemini. So I love to see this for you. I'm also drawn to her gaze on this bird here, which is, she is focused. So I feel that it's important to let you know that to focus on what it is that you do want, not on what you don't want. We don't want to be saying, I don't want to not have this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be doing this, because the universe doesn't hear don't or I don't want. It only hears what it is that you're speaking out loud. What you want to be putting out is, I have a beautiful, or I have a new job, or I have a high-paying job, or a fulfilling job. I have a beautiful person that supports me, that loves me. I have the home of my dreams. I am feeling gratitude and luxuries. Those are the kinds of things that we want to put out into the universe so they come back to us, my darling Geminis. And then you have the King of Wands here. So I feel in this reading that this is you. I feel that you're embodying this energy of the King of Wands. The King of Wands he's bold, he's assertive, he takes action, my darling Geminis. He is all about taking action. You can see he's got his horse by the reins and he's off. He holds here the Ace of Wands. He is ready to take action towards whatever goal, wish, or dream it is that he wants, my darling Geminis. And I say he, there is no gender in the tarot, male or female. It's just the energy of the card. So I feel you embodying that energy of being the King of Wands and taking bold, assertive action towards what it is you want will get you very far this month, my darling my darling December. My darling Geminis, in December is what I meant to say. So yeah, I just feel that this is going to propel you forward, and you are going to feel in that space of gratitude and luxuries, that you're going to feel independently wealthy and successful in yourself. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're with someone, they have their feelings and you have yours. It's important for you to feel in you that you feel that you have, that you're independently successful. I get that. I want that too. I do feel in some way that, but I feel that it doesn't matter if you've got a partner or not. It is how you feel. You need to feel that feeling of independent wealth and success. So, and I feel you embodying the energy of the King of Wands will get you there this month by taking action. Because then you've got the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is all about quick success, quick movement. It is something coming in fast, my darling Geminis. So be ready, because there could be an opportunity that needs you to take action fast on it. It needs you to, make a decision, take that bold, assertive action, make a decision, that will transform your life, basically, is what I feel off this card. I know I'm putting a lot of pressure on the Eight of Wands, but I feel that this is going to propel you forward, my darling Geminis, that it's going to, just push you into 2026 ready for what this beautiful new year of 2026 is going to have for you. I feel that this will what happens in December will set you up for 2026 and feeling, starting that new year feeling successful and happy and fulfilled, my darling Geminis. The Eight of Wands, these also used to be called the arrows of love as well. So this could be, that this is to do with some relationship, some love relationship in your life as well. Maybe something is, happening fast to do with that as well. So, take that how it resonates. But, I just read the way I feel on the card. So if I'm going to put it all together, like I said, I feel that you're being encouraged here to take bold, assertive action towards what it is you want. And there's going to be an opportunity that comes in fast that you need to take action towards, my darling Geminis. And it will allow you to finish this year feeling in this energy of gratitude, luxuries, that you have your independence back, that you have, your independent wealth and security, that you're independently wealthy and secure is what I need to say here. And just remember, everything that is happening around you is happening for you, my darling Geminis. Do not forget that, because that's coming in. All right, my darling Geminis, if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. It allows me to know that I'm, on the right track, and that, everything that I'm doing is resonating with you, and then I'll keep doing it. And drop me a comment. Let me know if this does resonate. I'd like to know how this fits with you, or whether it does. So yeah, all right, let us get final messages for you, my darling Geminis. Time to go. Sorry about that. Wrong way. Time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of new beginnings, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. So there may be some kind of ending, towards in this month that, may be a bit bittersweet, but I feel this ending will push you forward, whatever it is, whatever the ending is, whether it's, with a person, whether it's a job, whether it's, something else, whether there's some kind of necessary ending may need to happen this month, my darling Geminis. And then we have crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayers. Yeah, definitely. Pay attention to your ideas. I think particularly when you start getting in tune with the law of attraction, when you start to get in tune with, asking for what it is that you want, or putting it out into the universe, what it is that you want, we start getting back all these messages and divine guidance. And once you can open yourself up for that, possibilities are endless, my darling Geminis. So what a beautiful month coming in for you. If I can say anything, be open to new possibilities, new ideas, and don't hesitate. Take action towards whatever goal, wish, or dream is coming in for you, my darling Geminis. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Cancerians. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Happy Christmas, my darling Cancerians. Can you see my beautiful ugly sweater? I wore it just for you. Let us jump into your reading. So we're going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation card. So that's sort of going to be like your law of attraction message for this month. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with a couple of angel cards. All right, my darling Cancerians, what messages does Cancer need to know for this month of December 2025? What messages does Cancerians need to know? These cards are so slippery. Gratitude is the fast track to manifestation. It sure is. To massively accelerate manifestation, incorporate gratitude into the 3-step creation process of ask, believe, receive. When doing the first step of the creation process, ask, Write down what you want, but begin each sentence with these powerful words. I am so happy and grateful now that. So, as I was going to say, that, you know, being in an attitude of gratitude for anything that you want to manifest is pretty much the epitome of what the law of attraction is. So if you're grateful for what you already have, even if you can find one thing to be grateful for, my darling Cancerians, like, I'm grateful I woke up this morning. I'm grateful I had a bed to sleep in. I'm grateful I have food in my fridge. I'm grateful I have, a roof over my head. Things like that. When you start finding things to be grateful for, more things to be grateful for will present themselves, my darling Cancerians. So, make sure that you're grateful for whatever it is that you want to manifest. And like it says, I am so happy and grateful now that. So write that, put that in the comments. What are you so happy and grateful for? And let's see if we can manifest these together. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Cancerians. What messages does Cancer need to know for the month of December 2025? Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Wow, love it. Knight of Pentacles has come out quite a bit, actually. So I feel, this card is all about gratitude and luxuries. So, I love to see that that's showing up here, because it means to me that you're on the right track, my darling Cancerians. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about, taking action and, taking bold, assertive action. You can see, she's got the horse by the reins there, and she is galloping towards what it is that she wants. She's not holding back. She's got the Ace of Wands in her hands, and she's on a mission. She's getting it done. And I feel that's what you need to do this month, my darling Cancerians. If you've been, slow, if you've, taken some time last month because of Mercury retrograde, which I don't blame you. It was, quite an intense Mercury retrograde, this one. It, I found I don't usually feel Mercury retrograde very, very much, and I'm a Virgo, so it's my ruling planet, but oh boy, it slapped me around, put it that way. And so I'm very much looking forward to the energies of December, where things are, going to hopefully wind down and be a lot clearer and a lot calmer, my darling Cancerians. But for you, I feel you need to get moving. This card here is a card of taking action. And, the Knight of Wands is also the true builder in the tarot. So if they come to a bridge of a body of water and there's no bridge over that water, they will build the bridge. So it's a card of finding solutions to problems, my darling Cancerians. And I feel that this is the energy you need to embody this month, is taking action, getting the job done, moving towards what it is that you want, my darling Cancerians. And then you have the beautiful Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is all about victory and success and being celebrated. You can see she has the victory wreath here. She also has a wreath underneath her crown here. She holds her wand here, and all these people here, they're celebrating her. She is being celebrated for her achievements. She's being celebrated for whatever it is that she's done. Whatever goal, wish, or dream that she's accomplished, she's being celebrated for it, my darling Cancerians. So Yeah, I feel that this is what's coming towards you this month, but I feel that you need to take action towards what it is that you want before this will come, my darling Cancerians. And I do feel that being grateful for, you know, every lesson and obstacle and, you know, experience along the way will propel this even, you know, even more forward, is what I feel, my darling Cancerians. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. So as I said, this card is the epitome of gratitude and luxuries. It's pre-Empress energy. It is all about independent wealth, success, you know, being in that energy of being, you know, of a beautiful environment, of being in that, you know, gratitude and luxuries, which is what this card is all about. You can see she has 3 pentacles on this side and 6 on this side. She is happy to give away these 3 pentacles because what she gets back is always twice. You know, she's always got more than enough for herself, so she's happy to give these away. But that's the law of attraction. What you give out comes back to you, usually tenfold. So, you know, she's happy to give away those 3 because she knows she's always going to get back more than what she gives out. So I feel being in this attitude of gratitude, my darling Cancerians, is really going to support where you want to be this month, support where you want to go in 2026, my darling Cancerians. I'm also drawn to her focus here, like she's looking at this bird here, and it symbolizes, you know, having focus. So I feel it's going to be important for you to just focus on what it is you want to accomplish. One thing that you want to accomplish, my darling Cancerians, and do it well, because I feel that will allow you to achieve what it is that you want to achieve this month, my darling Cancerians. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already have, but I feel that it's very important for you to be in this attitude of gratitude. We've got 2 cards here of gratitude and luxuries. One's telling you gratitude is the fast track to manifestation, and the Nine of Pentacles is the card of gratitude and luxuries. So I feel that it's very important for you to get yourself into an attitude of gratitude. Take the action towards what it is that you want to accomplish, my darling Cancerians. Hold the vision. Be focused on what it is that you want, and your outcome is going to be victory and success. That is what I feel is coming in for you this month, my darling Cancerians, which is divine energy for you. Love it. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I'd love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. Really does help my channel grow, does something to the algorithm, pushes out my content to more people that may need to see it, and I'd love it if you could do that. All right, let us get final messages for you, my darling Cancerians. Ask, yeah. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Yeah, that's the thing. No, the universe will not intervene unless you ask it to. So ask if you want action. Base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Yeah, love it. So again, what it is, what you put out to the universe will come back to you. Choose only positive thoughts and words, which is what we were saying before. How you want an outcome to be, you need to speak it into existence, but only in positive terms, my darling Cancerians. I mean, this reading is just beautiful, and I think the whole lesson here is to be in an attitude of gratitude, because what's coming in for you this month will propel you well and truly into 2026. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Leos. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas, my darling Leos. I hope you liked my ugly sweater. I wore it just for you. So let us jump right into your reading. We are going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with 2 angel cards. All right, my darling Leos, what messages does Leo need to know for this month of December 2025? What does Leo need to know? Oops, that's upside down. Or upside down. I dropped this whole deck, so I don't, not surprised. Gratitude is the fast track to manifestation. Yeah, love it. To massively accelerate manifestation, incorporate gratitude into the 3-step creation process of ask, believe, receive. When doing the first step of the creation process, ask, write down what you want, but begin each sentence with these powerful words. I am so happy and grateful now that. Yes. And that is the whole point of the law of attraction, is to say, I have, I am. And saying, I am so happy and grateful that I have a new job. I am so happy and grateful that I have everything that I could want and desire. I am so happy and grateful that I have the perfect partner for me. I am so happy and grateful that my family are all well and happy. Yeah, that is the secret to the law of attraction, my darling Leos, is gratitude. All right, let us consult the tarot here and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Leos. What does Leo need to know for this month of December 2025? 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Yeah, love it. Amazing. All right, my darling Leos, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards. Then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is a card of self-imposed restriction. It's a card of only seeing one way to do something when there are many ways to do things. You can see she has a blindfold over her eyes here. The blindfolds in the tarot represent needing to trust your intuition. But you can see that she's got her hand up to that blindfold. She could easily remove that blindfold, take off these bindings and move out of these swords, step into this water here, which I feel is the flow of life, my darling Leos. She could easily take this off. As I was saying, the 8 of Swords is that self-imposed restriction, even a self-sabotage type of energy. So if you're stuck in feeling that that there's only one way to do something, but there isn't, my darling Leos, you need to get out of this energy. You need to take the blindfold off so you can see clearly. You yes, trust your intuition, yes, but once you take that blindfold off, you're able to see. There is nothing stopping you. There is nothing that is obstructing your view, my darling Leos. So I feel it's important to tell you that you need to remove that blindfold so you can see clearly. Take off these bindings. Release yourself from the restriction, from that self-imposed restriction that you're feeling at the moment, and step into the beautiful flow of life that's waiting for you, my darling Leos. And then you have the 10 of Wands, which I love. The 10 of Wands, the 10s in the tarot are completions. And this one is putting your burdens down, my darling Leos. It's a card of being able to, have these have your harvest that's here. It's bringing home a harvest. You're nearly there. You're nearly at the end, my darling Leos. Don't give up. Take it home. You're pretty much bringing home this beautiful harvest that you've created. You can see here, she's holding the Ace of Wands here. She's ready to put those burdens down and start something new, my darling Leos. And I feel that for you. I feel that once you can release that self-imposed restriction that you're feeling, once you can release these burdens, and sometimes these aren't just your burdens, my darling Leos. If you're holding on to other people's burdens as well, I'm encouraging you to put those burdens down, my darling Leos. Release yourself from that self-imposed restriction and allow yourself to, recognize that you've come all this way, my darling Leos. It's time to put your burdens down. You're bringing home your harvest. It's your time, because you've got that Six of Wands there as well. That is, celebration, joy, happiness, success, victory, my darling Leos. So please, my darlings, put these burdens down and release yourself. Because as I said, here is the Six of Wands. This is victory, success. You can see she's got the victory wreath here. She's also got the victory wreath under her crown here as well. These people here, they're celebrating her. She is coming back from war victorious. You can see on the white horse, everyone's celebrating her. She's got her Ace of Wands here with the victory wreath on top. She has come home to victory. She's being celebrated, and I feel you will, once you can put your burdens down, release yourself from that self-imposed restriction, release yourself, realize and recognize that there are more than one way. There is more than one way for you to handle any kind of situation, whether this is a person, place, or thing, my darling Leos. You can release yourself from that self-imposed restriction. And once you do, here comes victory for you. This beautiful Six of Wands energy. And I feel it's important for you to have gratitude along the way, to be grateful. Be grateful for the challenges that have come up for you, because you've learned the lessons from those. Be grateful for feeling the burdens that you've been feeling, so you know how to recognize them in the future. And above all, be grateful for this beautiful victory that is coming in for you this month, my darling Leos. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already just did, but I feel, you releasing yourself from this self-imposed restriction will allow you to release your burdens as well. Put them down and just move into this beautiful gratitude, this beautiful celebration, joy, victory energy, my darling Leos. This is all coming in for you. Realize and recognize that there is more than one way to do something. There is more than one way to handle a person. There is more than one way to handle a situation. There is more than one way to do anything it is that you want done in your life, my darling Leos. Recognize what burdens are yours and what aren't. Put them down. It's time for you to put them down. Release yourself from this burden energy, and you will be victorious, my darling Leos. I love seeing this for you. What stunning energy coming in for you this month, my darling Leos. All right, so if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love to know if this resonates with you. Please like, share, comment, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and it allows me to know I'm on the right track and that you want to see more of these readings. All right, my darling Leos, let's see what messages we've got coming in for you. Opportunity to forgive. Yeah, love it. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Put your burdens down. This is an opportunity for you to forgive with gratitude. Be grateful for these lessons that you have learnt, my darling Leos, and forgive. Forgive yourself as well, not just if this is to do with another person. Forgive yourself for, taking on these burdens. Forgive yourself for, only seeing one way of doing things when there are many. Take the lessons that you've learnt along the way, my darling Leos. Let's see, get another message for you. If you get nervous, focus on service. Yeah. Put your entire attention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will take care of your needs. Yes, it will, my darling Leos. Love this for you. I mean, all these energies that you've got coming in just are saying to you, forgive, release, be grateful, because you have victory coming in this month, my darling Leos, which I am loving for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Virgos. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas! You like my beautiful ugly sweater? As I wore it just for you. So let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation cards as a bit of a law of whatever your law of attraction message is for this month, my darling Virgos. Then we're going to do my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with a couple of angel cards. All right, my darling Virgos, what messages does Virgo need to know for this month of December 2025? What does Virgo need to know for the month of December 2025? Believe you have received. It takes no time for the universe to manifest what you want. Any time delay you experience is due to you getting to the place of believing, knowing, and feeling that you already have it. It's you getting yourself on the frequency of what you want. When you're on the frequency, then what you want will appear. I say this a lot. What you think about, you bring about. You have to act as if, my darling Virgos, act as if you already have what it is that you want and desire. That's the law of attraction in action, my darling Virgos. So believe you have already received what it is that you want this month, my darling Virgos. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we have coming in for you, my darling Virgos. What messages does Virgo need to know? Oops, throwing them away. For this month of December 2025. All right. 9 of Pentacles, love it. The Hierophant. And 1. All right. So, my darling Virgos, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off with the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. This is also can be associated with Virgo as well, this 9 of Pentacles, like the minor arcana of, our Hermit card here. So this could literally be us in our own energy here. It's that independent wealth and luxury type of energy. It's also an energy of gratitude and luxuries as well, and your environment as well. So it's a beautiful card. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is, like I said, it's that gratitude and luxuries. It's, you know, what we want in our life. You can see she has got 3 pentacles here and 6 here. She is happy to give away those 3 pentacles because she already has 4. She always has 6 for herself. So whenever she gives away 3, she gets back 6. That's the law of attraction. That is, what you give out comes back to you tenfold, my darling Virgos. So I feel for you in this message, this is letting you know that this is the energy that is available to you. This beautiful energy of gratitude and luxuries. And, you know, after all this Mercury retrograde energy that we've had through the whole month of November, you know, now we're coming out of that murky energy into beautiful forward movement, I feel, for you. And I just feel that this is you almost in your own energy, just feeling gratitude and luxuries and feeling that you're in the place where you want to be, my darling Virgos. You're in the environment that you want to be, is what I feel off that Nine of Pentacles card. And then we've got the Hierophant. So this is Taurus energy, so your fellow earth sign of Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your chart at all, I would say go and watch the Taurus reading. But what I feel here is, I mean, the Hierophant is all about government institutions. It's about higher learning. It can also be a card of marriage. So, you know, if there is a relationship that, you know, has been, you know, a bit stagnant or whatever, there could be, you know, a deeper commitment being made here. This could also be you receiving a blessing as well, because in the traditional tarot, the Hierophant, he's making a blessing with his hand, sort of making this symbol like this, which is the symbol of a blessing. So there could literally be this being a blessing coming in for you this month, my darling Virgos, which I would love to see because I'm a Virgo as well. So, you know, I love to see that energy as well. You know, it could just be that we're learning more, that we're, you know, learning more about, you know, how we are, how other people see us, things like that. I don't know why that's just popped into my head. So, you know, take that how it resonates. But I feel that, you know, learning what makes us happy, learning what we truly want too, my darling Virgos, and learning what we want to take into the next year, into the new year of 2026, I feel will be very important to us this month, my darling Virgos. And then we have the Hanged One. So I feel this is where we've sort of been. I feel that this is what this energy of November has been for us, where we've been sort of just hanging, where the whole energy of Mercury retrograde has left us just hanging and not, you know, not going anywhere at the moment, or not going anywhere through that whole month. Because, you know, I do feel that the energies that we did have in November were, yeah, quite 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of energy. But I feel with the Hanged One now, we've gained enlightenment now. We've been hanging from the tree of knowledge, my darling Virgos. It's now time for us to get off this tree, get off the tree and believe we can achieve what it is that we want. As that card says, believe you have received. Believe that what we want is possible. Believe that we can have the blessings that we want. Believe that we can have the life that we want, my darling Virgos. You know, if we don't believe it, we cannot receive it. That's the law of attraction. Ask, believe, receive. It is now time for us to get off this tree. We have gained all the knowledge and wisdom that we need, my darling Virgos. It is now time to get off that tree and move forward into the new year with this beautiful feeling of gratitude and luxuries and blessings coming to us, my darling Virgos. So yeah, I love this energy. for us. This is just, yeah, beautiful. Beautiful reading, I feel, my darling Virgos. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would love to know if this, resonates with you. And, I am very active and interactive in the comments. So, I would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those beautiful things that could help my channel grow. All right, let us get final messages for you, my darling Virgo. Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Yeah, beautiful. So you're being encouraged here, my darling Virgos, to release any type of burden, guilt, anything that you may have, been bringing with you on this journey. It's time for you to release that now. And you also have mediumship. Get up again. This is Mercury retrograde. I'm still filming this during Mercury retrograde. So yes, I'm struggling with this at the moment. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Yeah, love it, my darling Virgos. So, talk to those. If you've got family members that have crossed over, talk to them. They're your guides. They're the ones that are guiding you on this journey, my darling Virgos. So if you need, guidance, talk to them. They will be there for you in, this journey, I feel. So, yeah, love this for you. So, what I see here is just a beautiful progression of coming out of a place of, feeling that you're stuck, that everything that you were waiting, that you're in, that you're in a holding pattern. Now I feel the energies are moving you forward, my darling Virgos, which is beautiful energy. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Librans. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas, my darling Gemini, Librans. Do you like my sweater? Was it just me? All right, my darling Librans, let us jump right into your reading. I'm going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation card. So sort of as your law of attraction message for this month. Then we're going to move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here. And then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Librans, what messages does Libra need to know for this month of December 2025? What does Libra need to know for the month of December 2025? You've got the energy of think before you act. Make it a daily habit to determine the outcome of every event in your life through your thoughts. Set the universal forces ahead of you in everything you do and everywhere you go. By thinking the way you want something to go in advance, then you are creating your life intentionally. Yeah, love it. So think before you act, my darling Librans. And this doesn't mean, like, think before you say something or think before you do something. That's not the energy that it's saying. It's saying that it's for everything that you're going to put forward, for everything that you're going to do or that you want to do this month, put forth your intention. So think about how you want something to work out before you take action on it, my darling Librans. Put intention behind everything you do this month is what I feel this is saying to you. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Librans. What messages does Libra need to know for this month of December 2025? What does Libra need to know? Page of Wands, the Hierophant. Hierophants come up a lot in these readings. And the Page of Swords. Okay, so 2 pages here. Love it. All right, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you, my darling Librans. So you start here with the Page of Wands, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers, and you've got 2 coming in here. 2 messengers coming in here. One comes in to spark your inspiration. The other comes in to spark your curiosity. So, you know, you've got 2 different energies here. One of an inspiration, but the other one is, you know, and look, you've got the Hierophant here is all about learning. So, you know, I've probably just gone off on a bit of a tangent here, but I feel that the whole month of December for you is about learning what you can learn, learning what it is you want to know, so you can, you know, go into the new year with you know, with the direction that you want to take, or the intention of how you want the new year to go is what I feel. Anyway, I've just jumped ahead, but anyway, let's get into the reading. So yes, the Page of Wands. He is all about sparking your inspiration here. He holds the illuminated Ace of Wands here, and is all about be on the lookout for some kind of communication that may come through, whether it's, you know, an email, whether it's you know, you overhear someone, but you're going to get something's going to spark your inspiration, and you're going to think, oh, that's what I want to do, or ooh, I could do that. It's going to give you, I feel that you're going to be an idea is going to come as some kind of inspiration to you. And like I said, whether that is from an email, a call, you overhear someone, you know, work colleague says something to you, you know, family member, partner, however that resonates for you. But I feel that there is going to be some kind of spark of inspiration coming in for you this month that will give you an idea that you may not have thought of, and that it will trigger within you to want to learn more about this thing, whatever it is, person, place, thing, idea, whatever. I feel that it's going to encourage you to want to learn more about what this is, my darling Librans. And then you've got the Hierophant, or the Hierophant, however you want to call it. So this is Taurus energy, and as I said, this Hierophant has come up a lot in different readings. So the Hierophant can be, like I said, it's Taurus energy. So if you do have Taurus in your chart, I would encourage you to go and watch the Taurus reading as well, because there could be a reading or a message there for you. I do know that Uranus is going back into Taurus, so that could be why there's so much Taurus energy coming up. So, you know, take that how it resonates. I'm not usually too big on, you know, where the planets are sort of going. I don't learn too much about that, but I keep hearing that when I'm listening to readings of my own. I hear that's, you know, something that's significant and coming up again, so, or may already be happening. So I think it's happening towards the end of November. So anyway, the Hierophant can be about government institutions, higher learning. It can also be about blessings as well, marriage as well. So take it how it resonates. But I feel for you that you're being, just with the 2 pages that are on the table here, that this is sparking inspiration in you and curiosity in you to want to learn something more about. Person, place, thing, idea, something is wanting you to find out as much as you can, my darling Librans, about a person, place, or thing. Like to want to learn more. To maybe you're going to go back to school next year, and it's you've been given that inspiration and that encouragement to go and do some course that you've always wanted to do. Like it wasn't available, you couldn't get into it last year, but this year it's come up again. Go for it, my darling Librans, is what I feel to say. Or you're just being encouraged to learn about something that you've been wanting to learn about that will propel you and set you up for the new year, for 2026, my darling Librans. That's kind of what I'm getting here off the Hierophant card. And like I said, then you've got the Page of Swords here. So another messenger coming in for you. And this little fella, he sparks curiosity within you. So that's why I was saying with the Hierophant card that and the Page of Wands that I feel that something is going to spark your inspiration. But this fella, he comes in to spark your curiosity. He makes you want to learn more about something else. The inspiration is where to take it. This is your curiosity as to want to learn more about something and where to take it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel for you to pay attention to, what sparks your inspiration, what makes you excited, what, makes you go, oh, I never thought of that, or, things like that, because I feel that is what you should learn more about. I feel that is what will set you up for your success in 2026, my darling Librans. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel that, like I said, you've got these two pages here. One's come in to spark your curiosity to learn more. The other one sparks your inspiration to take action on it. And the Hierophant in the middle is where and how this is going to happen. And it's going to be different for everybody, but I feel that something will encourage you to learn more about this person, place, thing, situation, to put your intention into what it is that you want to learn rather than you just, leaving it to chance. I feel when you put your intention behind something, the universe cannot help but put it in, bring it to you in your favor. So yeah, I just feel that definitely you're being encouraged to learn something here, my darling Librans. So yeah, learn something more to set yourself up for the new year, for sure. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love to know if this resonates with you and what it is that you may, has this already happened? Do you know what it is that this could be that sparks your inspiration and makes you want to learn more? Pop it in the comments below. I'd love to know. All right, let us get final messages for you, or additional messages for you, my darling Librans. Family. Yeah. This situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Yeah, so look, this could quite easily be something to do with your family. If your family hasn't been very supportive, maybe, you just need to show them that you're passionate about this, new way, new learning experience or new learning opportunity that is coming in for you, my darling Librans. Ascended Masters. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Wow, love this. Very, very spiritual, my darling Librans. So, I mean, from what I see here is I just feel that you're, being divinely guided here, just with this Ascended Masters. You know, put your intention behind what it is that you do want, because that will allow the universe to move the forces in your favor, and really be excited for what it is that you want to learn, my darling Librans. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas, my darling Scorpios. I love Christmas. I love December, and I wore my ugly sweater just for you. So Merry Christmas, and let us jump right into your reading. So we're going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation cards. So this will be like your law of attraction message for the month of December. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with a couple of separate angel cards. All right, my darling Scorpios, what messages does Scorpio need to know for this month of December 2025? What messages? Oops, nearly flew off. What messages does Scorpio need to know? These cards are huge, so I've got quite big hands, but they still aren't quite big enough. Anyway, there is no lack or limitation. Don't make the mistake of thinking that everything comes from the outside world. If you think that, you will most surely experience lack and limitation in your life. Your mind is the creative power behind all things, so how can there be any lack? It's impossible. Your ability to think is unlimited, and so the things you can think into existence are unlimited. Yes. Well, actually, sorry about that. So that should be your mantra. There is no lack or limitation, my darling Scorpios. Know that the thoughts we think and the words we speak are what creates our reality, my darling Scorpios. So if you're constantly speaking, putting out into the universe, I can't do this, that's too hard, I'll never be able to do that, they'll never be in my life, all those kind of things, the universe is going to give you more of that. So what you need to speak is speak what you want in the present, as if you already have it. I have a beautiful new relationship. I have a high-paying job. I have a beautiful home to live in. I have beautiful people, friendships in my life, etc. Know that there is no lack or limitation. It is only up to your imagination, my darling Scorpios. All right, let us consult the tarot. Dropped out. Let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you. And I don't take pop-outs, because if the card's meant to come out, it will come out. So, and quite often it does. If I've done that and it's tried to pop out, and then I usually, if I pull it again, it's meant to be. So what messages does Scorpio need to know for this month of December 2025? Empress, yeah, love it. Ace of Wands, what? Beautiful. And the Hermit, yeah, wow, love it. This is amazing, Scorpio, this reading. There's definitely no lack or limitation in this reading. All I see here is abundance and knowledge and wisdom and a new beginning. All right, my darling Scorpios, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start with the beautiful Empress card, and the Empress is all about the birth of something new, abundance, beautiful new beginnings. It could literally be the birth of a child. So this is, the Empress is all about fertility. So if you're not wanting to get pregnant, I'd be careful. But also, this could also be the birth of a new idea. But if you are wanting to get pregnant, this could be the month. So congrats if you hear about that. I'm feeling more this is just with what else is on the table, that this is the birth of something new for you. The birth of a new idea, the birth of a new direction, the birth of something new coming into your life, my darling Scorpios. Something where you're leaving behind what no longer serves you. And I feel with the Empress card here, you've got that energy around you of abundance and, you know, just being in the energy of having everything that you want. It's that energy of effortless abundance, my darling Scorpios. So I love to see this for you. And then you have the beautiful Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is out with the old, in with the new. It is literally this spark of inspiration. It is a brand new beginning coming in for you. So, you know, you've got two cards here of, you know, the birth of something new with the Empress card, and then you've got the opportunity for a new beginning starting here, my darling Scorpios. So there is obviously something around you where you're putting behind you what is dead, done, over with. Something is finished. Some cycle. I feel like it's more of a life cycle for you where you're putting behind you what no longer, you know, what is over with. You know, it could literally be, you know, that there is some chapter of your life that is closing and a new one is beginning, my darling Scorpio. So I love to see this for you. It is literally a passionate new beginning. So there's something that you're going to be passionate about that you're going to want to move forward with this month. And I feel that this will take you into the new year of 2026, and you are just going to be flying and very happy, my darling Scorpios. And then you've got the Hermit. So this is Virgo energy. So if you do have Virgo in your chart at all, I would encourage you to go and watch the Virgo reading, because there could be a message there for you. But the Hermit is all about knowledge and wisdom. And in the traditional tarot, the Hermit card has an old man at the top of a mountain, and he has the star in his lantern here. And the message of the Hermit is that he has climbed to the top of this mountain, and along the way has gained all the knowledge and wisdom that he needs. He has, you know, he has grown old on his journey to the top of the mountain. And now it is time for him to come back down the mountain and put into practice what it is that he has learnt. So I feel for you, my darling Scorpios, that you have gained all the knowledge and wisdom in your journey. Or maybe it's the whole of 2025 has brought you to this moment, is what I feel. This is all the culmination of what you've learnt in 2025. And now you have the opportunity to start something new, which will propel you forward into 2026. My darling Scorpios, that is what I'm getting from this reading. I just feel like, wow, this is pushing you forward, my darling Scorpios. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already just have, but I feel what is surrounding you at the moment is this energy of out with the old, in with the new. Like I said, the whole of 2025 has been a learning curve for you. It has been a journey for you of gathering knowledge, wisdom, resources. And now, in the month of December, it is time for you to start something new, to have a passionate new beginning, to birth an idea, to birth something new into existence, my darling Scorpios, and realize that there is no lack or limitation. There is only your own thoughts of where you can go, is what I feel to tell you on this. This is just beautiful reading, my darling Scorpios. Amazing. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. Really does help my channel grow, pushes my readings out to more people that may need to see them, and just, you know, allows the algorithm to know to push it out to more people to see, which is, you know, I'd really appreciate. So, all right, final messages for you, my darling. Oh, God, I can't handle these cards. They're so slippery. Anyway, let's get final messages for you. Ask. I think Cancer had this one too, which is a beautiful card. Ask us to help you in this situation and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Love it. If you need guidance, my darling Scorpios, ask your angels. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Ooh, love it. So yeah, this could be a really big time for you as well, to be, you know, in tune with, you know, that third eye chakra, where you are in tune with, you know, angels and, like it says, auras, and, you know, your higher self here, my darling Scorpio. So, you know, use that energy to your advantage. But what a beautiful reading coming in for you. I mean, I can just see this. I feel like the whole of 2025 has brought you to this moment, and what is going to happen next is going to propel you into 2026. Successful, my darling Scorpios. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Sagittarians. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas! I love December. It's getting closer, and I love Christmas. And if it is your birthday this month, my darling Sagittarians, a big happy birthday from me to you. Let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here. And then we will finish off with a couple of different angel cards. All right, my darling Sagittarians, what messages does Sagittarius need to know for this week of, the month, sorry, of December 2025? What does Sagittarius need to know? All right. Perfect health is yours. The path to eradicating disease is not to fight it. You get what you focus on. So if you focus on fighting the disease, you will attract more of that. Keep your mind focused on health and well-being in your thoughts and words, and imagine yourself completely healthy and well. So there will be, it sounds like there's going to be a focus on your health this month, my darling Sagittarians. So look, this may not resonate with everybody, but, you know, I feel that, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If this is not your reading, then, you know, maybe just see what the rest of the reading shows. But I feel that, you know, this is coming up to let you know that, you know, it's just probably going to be a good idea for you to focus on your health this month. Maybe don't overindulge too much. You know, it is party time, so, you know, we can all get a bit, you know, lost in the festivities and things like that. So I feel that you're just being told to not overdo it too much, my darling. My darling, camera's a little bit out of focus. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with this, but I've had a bit of trouble. We are in Mercury retrograde, so it does not surprise me that things can be a little bit funky, but we'll just have to go with it, honey. All right, let us see what messages does Sagittarius need to know for this month of December 2025. What does Sagittarius need to know? Got the Lovers. Ooh. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. It is a little bit out of focus. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. Now it's not. But anyway. Just go with it. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put that reading together for you. So you start off here with the Lovers card. So this is Gemini energy. So if you have Gemini in your chart at all, I would definitely say go and watch the Gemini reading, because there could be a message there for you. So the Lovers is all about, it can be to do with love. I mean, I'm not getting a whole heap of love from this reading, but love is always open to us. The Lovers is also a card about a choice or a decision to make in some kind of relationship. So this does not have to be a love relationship. This could be, a family member, a work colleague, a boss, a friend, neighbor, something like that. Some relationship that may have come to some kind of crossroads, or maybe that there is some choice or a decision that you need to make regarding this relationship, my darling Sagittarians. So, and look, maybe that has to do with your health. Maybe you looking after this person, or being with this person has had an effect on your health. So take that how it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. But Lovers is in the traditional tarot, there's a male and a female, and there is a mountain between them. There are clouds, there's an angel, and then the sun is above the angel. The mountain between them literally represents some kind of mountain or obstacle that is needed to be overcome, my darling Sagittarians. So I do feel that there is some significant relationship, and like I said, it doesn't have to be love, but I feel that there is some significant relationship here for you that may have some kind of obstacle that may need to be overcome this month, my darling Sagittarians. Because then you've got the Knight of Pentacles here. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about planting a seed in a new direction, and this could be literally figuring out what this obstacle is between you and someone else, and planting the seed in the right direction in order to be able to move on and move forward with the relationship. Either move forward with the relationship or let it go, my darling Sagittarians. That's what I feel here from the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the tarot that isn't moving. But what he does do is plant seeds. He's got just this one big pentacle in his hand here, and he is ready to plant it where it needs to be planted. So I feel, like I said, for you, that you need to, decide with this relationship where you feel it's going to go, and plant that seed in that direction where you want it to go, my darling Sagittarians. Whether you want it to go, whether you want it to move forward or, in the positive direction with this person, or whether you want it to, whether you want it to leave it behind and move on and leave it, take the lessons and the love from that relationship and move on, my darling Sagittarians. That is what I feel is happening for you, or that's what I feel off the Knight of Pentacles. And then you've got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is all about taking action and, taking the action, I feel, towards what it is that you want, my darling Sagittarians. Because the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles are two contrasting energies. Like I said, the Knight of Pentacles plants the seed. The Knight of Wands takes the action that's necessary, my darling Sagittarians. You can see here she's got the horse by the reins and she's got her Ace of Wands here and she is galloping towards what it is that she wants. My darling Sagittarian. So I feel for you, that's what you need to do. I feel that you need to, decide which way you want this relationship to move, which way you want to, take this forward. Do you want to take it forward or do you want to take it in another direction? My darling Sagittarians, that is going to be up to you. So, it's all going to be what is right for you in that moment. So it may be a conversation that you need to have with this person as to, where do you see us going? What do you see happening here? But the Knight of Wands is all about taking action. He is not sitting on she is not sitting on her hands. He is not sitting on his hands. He is taking action. And the Knight of Wands is also the true builder in the tarot. So if it comes to a body of water and there's no bridge, he will build. He or she will build the bridge to get over it. And I feel that's kind of I don't know what you call it, a euphemism, but it is, I feel, something that, or this saying that you need to, take heed this month is build a bridge and get over it. My darling Sagittarians, that's literally what popped into my head was build a bridge and get over it. So whatever this is between you and someone else, I feel, you need to sort of build this bridge here to get over whatever this is, my darling Sagittarians. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just, like I said, feel that, focusing on your health is going to be important this month, throughout the whole month as your overarching energy, because it's showing up. And whether what's happening here, this relationship is causing, difficulty for your health, could possibly be. Take that how it resonates. But what I feel, this is a significant relationship. And like I said, it doesn't have to be love, but I feel that it is a significant relationship for you that is coming to a crossroads. I feel you need to plant a seed in the direction that you want to go and then take action on that and have the courage of your convictions to get moving and take action on which direction you want to see this relationship going, my darling Sagittarians. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love it if you could drop me a comment, let me know down below if this resonates with you. Are you feeling that your health has suffered this year? I feel that, this year has just flown. It's just gone so quickly. I can't believe I'm actually doing the December readings already. Anyway. All right. What further messages does Sagittarius need to know? What do you desire? You have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Yeah. So there's the question for you, my darling Sagittarians, is what do you desire? You have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's desire, as this card says. And you also have crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you in your present situation. So if you don't have any crystals, it might be an idea to go out and get some kind of healing crystals. I know rose quartz is for love, but I'm not sure what is for health. I'm not really a crystal person, but that if you are, they know that getting some crystals and putting them around may help with whatever this situation is, my darling. I'm sorry that's blurry. I'm not sure what's going on with my camera. I've just had Mercury retrograde. I've been having a bit of trouble with these readings so far. So anyway, I'm just going to keep on going and go on through. But as I said, I see there is a beautiful progression energy happening here for you this month, my darling Sagittarians, but I do feel that it's up to you to plant the seed in the direction you want to go and get moving. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Capricorns. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. If it is your birthday this month, my darling Capricorns, a big happy birthday from me to you, and a Merry Christmas as well. You like my beautiful ugly sweater? Because I wore it just for you. All right, let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the secret manifestation card. So sort of what your law of attraction message is for this month. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with a couple of angel answer cards. All right, let us consult the tarot here and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Capricorns. What messages does Capricorn need to know for this month of December 2025? The earth turns on its orbit for you. The oceans ebb and flow for you. The birds sing for you. The sun rises and it sets for you. The stars come out for you. Every beautiful thing you see, every wondrous thing you experience is all there for you, my darling Capricorns. Yes, I love this card. So just know that everything that is happening in your life is happening for you. Not anyone else. This is all for you, my darling Capricorns. You know, realize that, you know, what you're going through, what is happening in your life is all for you. And sometimes when we go through hard things, we can't think, why is this happening to me? But then, you know, a few months, a few years down the track, we look back at it and we go, that's why. You know, I feel that you just need to enjoy. I feel this is telling you to enjoy whatever experience happens to you this month, my darling Capricorns. I feel you're just being encouraged to enjoy. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Capricorns. What does Capricorn need to know for this month of December 2025? Six of Wands, yeah, love it. 10 of Swords, okay. And the Hierophant. The Hierophant's come up a lot in these readings this month. So there's obviously, you know, people thinking that there's I feel when the Hierophant shows up, it's all about blessings. So and I feel especially, you know, in these readings when it's come up that it's all about, you know, blessings in disguise and things like that. So yeah, but anyway, I'll get into that in a minute. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. You start off here with the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is all about a victory and success. It's about being celebrated, my darling Capricorns. You know, you can see she's got a victory wreath here. She's got a crown on. Underneath that crown is another victory wreath. And these people here, they're all got their arms up in the air celebrating her return. Whether it's a return from war, whether it's a return from a long journey, it's something she's being celebrated for. You know, she has gained victory and success here, and she's being celebrated for it. So I feel that's what's coming in for you this month, my darling Capricorns. As you move into the new year of 2026, you will feel victorious. You will feel celebrated. You will feel joy, is what I feel to tell you off this Six of Wands card. You know, yes, you may be healing from some situation, but that situation is dead, done, over with, my darling Capricorns. And I feel that you're being encouraged and you're being reminded that the earth turns on its orbit just for you. You know, that everything that is happening around is happening for you, my darling Capricorns. So yeah, loving this for you. Then we have the Ten of Swords. So I feel that this is what you are recovering from. I feel that this is what you went through during Mercury retrograde, that, you know, there was something that's come to an ending here. There's something that is dead, done, over with this month, or last month, actually. I feel that this has come to an end, or that you may have felt betrayed and stabbed in the back, but more of this, I feel that there is just something that happened that is now over with, whether it's bad energies, whether it's something to do with someone else, whether it was, you know, some kind of conflict that you went through, whether it was, you know, something personal that you went through, or something to do with work, whatever that is, it's over with. It's done. It's finished. It's not coming back, my darling Capricorns. It is finished, so you can heal from this. I feel that this is showing up just to let you know it's done. It's not coming back. You need to start moving forward and healing from this. And I feel with that Hierophant energy coming in, that it was a blessing that this happened, my darling Capricorn. So, you know, take that how it resonates. You know, it won't be true for everybody, but I do feel that there was some kind of ending that happened. And I feel it happened last month, but you're carrying the energies into this month to allow you to heal from this this energy, my darling Capricorns. Because there, like I said, you've got the Hierophant here. And like I said, this is Taurus energy as well. So your fellow earth sign of Taurus. And I just feel, I mean, the Hierophant is all about government institutions. It's about marriage. It's about, so it may be a marriage coming to an end. I'm not really, I'm not getting love off this at all. I am more getting that it's a blessing. Whatever this thing that happened to you, whatever was dead, done, over with last month, my darling Capricorns, I feel it was a blessing that this happened. It was meant to happen so you could move on, move through, so you could get, you know, this beautiful Six of Wands victory and success. I feel that it was necessary that it happened. It had to happen in order for, you know, you to move forward. And I feel that the blessings coming in are going to far outweigh the pain of whatever this situation may have been, whatever it may have been that caused you, you know, to recoil and caused you to think that, you know, you're not good enough, or any of those, you know, negative self-talk spiral things that we go through when we feel stabbed in the back and betrayed, my darling Capricorns. This is definitely a blessing that happened for you. That is what I feel. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably have already touched on it, but I just feel that this situation, and I feel this happened last month, it's dead, done, over with. It's finished. It's gone. It's over. It had to happen in order for you to be able to move on and heal, my darling Capricorns. And I feel that it was a great blessing that this happened, because here you are going to find success. You're going to be celebrated. You're going to have a victory. You're going to have a victory over what this was, my darling Capricorn. You know, you are going to, once you start to get into December, you're not even going to worry about what this was. It's going to be over with. You've left it behind. You are now going to be moving towards victory and success, my darling Capricorn. So I love to see that for you. Beautiful energies coming in. Oh. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I'd love to know if this resonates with you, or You know, what is it do you feel that you've been through? What was it? Drop it in the comments. Let me know down below and share it. As they say, a problem shared is a problem halved, my darling Capricorn. So yeah, I would love to be able to, you know what that was and, you know, maybe help you with it. And please do like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Capricorns. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. Yeah. And this is, I mean, this goes hand in hand with this whole reading, steady progress. That's what we've been talking about, is, you know, this steady progress. You've let go of that 10 of Swords, you know, dead, done, over with. You are now receiving steady progress. You're moving forward, my darling Capricorn, sorry. I was looking at that for Taurus. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. Yeah. And when I see that word blessings, again, it just reminds me of the Hierophant. You know, the Hierophant is the gateway to the heavens and the earth. He speaks to the heavens and the earth, my darling Capricorn. So I feel that this is just the universe saying, I meant what I said. You are this powerful light worker, my darling Capricorns. So make sure, you know, you use this energy. What a beautiful reading. This is confirmation, steady progress, that you're on the right path, that you're doing everything right, my darling Capricorns. And, you know, I feel that you had to go through all this to be able to move into the new year of 2026 so much stronger, so much better, and just feeling blessed, my darling Capricorns. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Aquarians. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas! I love December. It's nearly Christmas time. Do you love my ugly sweater? Because I wore it just for you. All right, my darling Aquarians, let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Secret Manifestation cards, kind of as your Law of Attraction message for this month. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here and finish off with a couple of different angel cards. All right, my darling Aquarians, what messages does Aquarius need to know for this month of December 2025? What does Aquarius need to know? Who you really are. I am whole. I am perfect. I am strong. I am powerful. I am loving. I am harmonious. I am happy. Yes. Put all of these, my darling Aquarians, in the comments below. Affirm them. Know that they are true, my darling Aquarians. You know, what we put out comes back to us. What we give out comes back to us. You know, we need to put our intention out into the universe to be able to get it back, to be able to get back what it is we want, my darling Aquarians. So yeah, love it. Let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. What messages does Aquarius need to know for this month of December 2025? The Hierophant. Oh my God, the Hierophant has come out just about every reading I've done. So there's clearly something around, you know, blessings, higher learning, things like that. Yeah, love it. Wow. This is a beautiful reading for you, my darling Aquarians. What I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together. So you start off here with the Hierophant, or the Hierophant, however you want to say it. And as I said, this is Taurus energy. So if you do have Taurus in your chart, then I would encourage you to go and watch the Taurus reading as well, because there may be a message there for you. But the Hierophant is all about, higher learning, government institutions. He's about, he's in touch with the heavens and the earth. And it is also a card of blessings and marriage as well. So, in this reading, though, I feel that it is about you connecting with your higher self here, with the, the heavens and the earth. I feel just with what's on the table here that you're being encouraged to this month to maybe take some time to reflect on what it is that you want to do, where you want to go, things like that, my darling Aquarians. But as I said, the Hierophant is, it can be about blessings. He is making this symbol in the traditional tarot. He makes this symbol with his hands, and he's got these two people in front of him that he is blessing. So this could be a blessing coming in for you this month, my darling Aquarians, which is quite possible here with what I'm seeing on the table as well. So, take it all take things how they resonate for you, but with the overarching energy being, you saying who you really are, then I feel, my darling Aquarians, that this could really be something that you're being encouraged to, that's the universe is saying that you are blessed, is what I feel, my darling Aquarians, that December for you is going to be a month of rest, relax, recover, gather your resources, but know that blessings are coming to you, my darling Aquarians. So hopefully that makes sense, but that's kind of what I'm feeling here on this card for you. So, yeah, I'm just I'm just getting messages here and I'm trying to, download them all when I get them. But then you've got the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is all about resting, relaxing, recovering. And I feel it's going to be beneficial for you to do that this month. I feel that, we've come November, I don't know about you, but November for me was intense, and there was a lot of energy going on and a lot of sort of conflicting energy as well, and a lot of not just as in conflicting energy, but conflict energy, if you know what I mean, like people being annoyed at this person and people being annoyed at that person, and a lot of frustration and anger swirling around in November. And I feel that the readings that I've done so far, and I've done the majority of them for December, the energy's clearing. That Mercury retrograde that we went through, it's all clearing. And I feel for you that you need to take time out, my darling Aquarians. If you were feeling that, November and the whole year really has been a tough year for you, then take time, my darling Aquarians. Take the time to rest, relax, recover. You are being encouraged to do that. The Four of Swords is all about rest, relaxing, recovering, and gathering your resources, and just being able to find some peace amongst the chaos, my darling Aquarians. And then you have the Judgment card. So yeah, I love this for you, because I feel that after you've been able to rest, relax, recover, gather your resources, that you're being called to judgment here. You're being shown what your new life purpose is going to be, where you're going to focus and where you're going to need to focus in to 2026, my darling Aquarians. That's what I feel is happening for you with this Judgment card, that it's coming up here to tell you that once you can, what's coming in for you is a blessing. You're being blessed by resting, relaxing, recovering, gathering your resources. You will then be clear. The energy will be clear for you to be called to your new life purpose, where this is going, where you're going to be going in 2026. My darling Aquarians, that's what I'm feeling here off the Judgment card. You know, these people here in the traditional tarot, they're being called from their old life into their new life. And I feel that that is the energy that is around you in December, that you've, like I said, been through harsh energies, you know, for most of the year, really, sort of up and down, up and down. Like I said, November especially was quite harsh. For me, it was. Anyway, I don't know. With the Mercury retrograde and just, you know, I think that Saturn was getting involved, and yeah, there was some argy-bargy and just some not very nice energies around. But I feel that's all clearing in December, my darling Aquarians. So be ready to be called to your life purpose, to judgment, my darling Aquarians. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already really have, but I just feel take the time out that you need this month, my darling Aquarians, because, you know, you're going to need to rest, relax, recover from all those hideous energies that we had in November. I feel that what you went through was a blessing, and I feel that you will be blessed this month for sure, because you're being called to judgment out of your old life into your new, ready for what 2026 holds for you, my darling Aquarians. So yeah, loving this for you. Definitely see beautiful things on the horizon coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I'd love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. Really does help my channel grow and lets me know that I'm, you know, on the right track, and that, you know, you're enjoying my readings and you'd like to see more of them. So yeah, would love it if you could do that. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Aquarians. Cleanse and detoxify, exactly what we were just talking about with that rest, relax, recover. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries, and concerns to us, and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. Yeah, love this. I mean, this is the universe saying, I meant what I said with that Four of Swords, my darling Aquarius. You cannot make this up. You know, I love it when all the cards are all in harmony with each other. So yeah, love this. Goddess, love it. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. I mean, this is all about Aquarius, is that beautiful goddess type of energy, really. With the star is the Aquarius energy, and that is a goddess who is on that card. Or it's a genie, I think, actually, but I'm going to say that it's goddess because it does look like a goddess on that card. So yes, here, my darling Gemini, Aquarians, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So I feel this month for you is a month of rest, relax, recovering, cleanse and detoxify your body, and be ready, or so you can be ready, my darling Aquarians, for what 2026 is going to bring you, your new call to your life purpose, my darling Aquarians. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Pisces. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the month of December 2025. Merry Christmas, my darling Pisces. Do you love my beautiful ugly sweater? I wore it especially for you. All right, let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Secret Manifestation cards as your Law of Attraction message for December. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with 2 separate angel cards. All right, my darling Pisces, what messages does Pisces need to know for this month of December 2025? What messages does Pisces need to know? Let's see. Perfect health is yours. The path to eradicating disease is not to fight it. You get what you focus on. So if you focus on fighting the disease, you will attract more of that. Keep your mind focused on health and well-being in your thoughts and words, and imagine yourself completely healthy and well. Yeah. So look, maybe this month you're being encouraged to focus on your health a little bit more, my darling Pisces. I mean, we all get in, it's party season as well, so we all get into that, eating, drinking more than we normally would, eating rich foods, things like that. And that can all take its toll on our health, as well as stress and, overworking and, just trying to be everything to everybody, my darling Pisces. So I feel that, you're being encouraged this month to just look after yourself, my darling Pisces. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got going on for you this month of December 2025. What does Pisces need to know for the month of December 2025? The Lovers. Ooh. High Priestess. Yeah. And the 4 of Cups. Okay. So what I'm going to do, my darling Pisces, is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Lovers card. Now this is Gemini energy. So if you do have Gemini in your chart, I would encourage you to go and watch the Gemini reading, because there could be a message for you there. But the Lovers is all about love, and it doesn't have to be romantic love, my darling Pisces. It could be, just something that you love, but it could also be the love of a friend, a family member, a work colleague, a boss, someone that you're close to. And, love can be even a pet or, a neighbor or someone like that. So it doesn't have to be romantic love, but what it is that there is a choice or a decision to make in this relationship. It's coming up to let you know that there is, some kind of choice or a decision that needs to be made in this relationship, good or bad. And only you will know that. It'll be different for all of you, whether it's good or bad. In the traditional tarot, there's a male and a female. There is a mountain, clouds, an angel, and then there is the sun. And the mountain between them literally means some kind of obstacle that they need to overcome. So, I feel, and that's what I feel here, is that there is some kind of obstacle or crossroads that you're coming to in a close relationship, my darling Pisces. And it'll be up to you, who that is or how, you deal with that. But it's showing up here. So, yeah, I get some more information and as we go along. And then here is you, my darling Pisces. You show up in your reading, the High Priestess. When you show up in your reading, you come from a place of power and strength, and it really does allow you to get what you want from the reading, my darling Pisces. So, you showing up here, the High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition. So whatever is happening in this relationship here, you need to trust your intuition as to which way, what is going to solve this issue, between the two of you, if it is resolvable, if it is something that you want to solve, my darling Pisces, and that will be up to you. You know, the High Priestess is all about, you know, infinite possibilities. She has no roof over her head here, which means there is no limit to what she can achieve. And I feel that you're in that. This is your energy. You have no limits, my darling Pisces, to what you can achieve this month. So use those energies wisely, my darling Pisces. And then you have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is about boredom and apathy. It is about being so focused here on what hasn't worked out that you can't see that there is another opportunity possibly coming towards you, my darling Pisces. So what I feel here is for you to not be bogged down with what hasn't worked out in the past. Take the lessons and the love from these experiences here and use them to make this opportunity work this time, you know, if that makes sense. So I feel that you're in that energy of, you know, you've wanted to work out this relationship, you've wanted it to work, and you're so focused on wanting to make it work that you're actually having the opposite effect on it. You know, maybe you're being too overbearing to someone. Maybe you're wanting too many answers that someone can't give you right now. Maybe, you know, it's whatever it is I feel is pushing the other person away. So I feel that it would be a good opportunity for you to take a bit of a step back and trust your intuition, trust that everything is working out for your highest good, my darling Pisces, because I feel trying to force a situation will only push it further away, if that makes sense. So if I'm going to put it all together, what I feel here is, you know, that there is obviously, I feel with these two are connected here, that this is an obstacle that's come up with this person before. It's happened 3 times before, is what I feel, my darling Pisces. And that the cups are all about emotions. So I definitely feel that something emotional has happened with this person more than once. And the same problem keeps coming back every time. I feel it's because you're not releasing, you're not letting go of what has happened previously, even though you said you would. And you need to let go of that and embrace something new, my darling Pisces, because you're going to keep perpetuating the same cycle. It's going to keep coming up time and time again if you can't release this. Take the lessons and the love, but let them go. And recognize that there is something new. There is a new way to do this. There is a new way to take this relationship, my darling Pisces. And I feel if you can do that, trust your intuition, go within, realize that there is no limit to what you can achieve, then this will be successful, that this relationship will move into a better phase, my darling Pisces. So yeah, that's just what I'm getting off what's on the table. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, look, take what resonates, and it's not going to resonate with everybody. Everybody's different. So that's just what I feel. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I'd love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It really does help my channel grow. It does something to the algorithm, you know, pushes my content out there to more people that may need to see it. And I would really appreciate it. So thank you. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Pisces. There's nothing to, sorry about that, wrong one. There's nothing to worry about. Love this. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Yes, what did I say? Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you, which is exactly what I said. Take the lessons and the love and let it go. Integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Yes. Move forward with this relationship with integrity, with your integrity intact, my darling Pisces, because then you'll know that it's truly divinely guided. But I mean, I see beautiful energies coming in for you. Just watch your health as well. You know, don't be so focused on this that it upsets your health or at the expense of your health, my darling Pisces. But beautiful things are on their way for you for this last month of 2025 and flowing into 2026. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.